Oh, we're back at it again with fucking Mr. Goddamn Terror Supporter. Honestly, I'll be real. I've hated this fucking piece of goat shit for the last 6 years of my life. I will tell you the first time I ever saw Hasan, and I'm gonna tell you the irony of this little story here. And this doesn't tell you what type of fucking fake this guy is. So I remember, and please do take this with a legit look at this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, please do understand. I'm only saying this because this happened. So I remember when I was first started on here 6 years ago, and I was kind of friends with a fucking asshole named B Level, and I guess I wasn't friends with this guy, but he had his buddy Dark Sinovia. Do you want to know what makes this funny? These guys were socialists and pure blood communists. Do you want to know what they said about Hasan? He's full of fucking shit. He's not a real fucking actual communist. You know, when you have real communists who actually, and these dudes were for real. They were in poverty. They actually were communists, third worldist, Maoist. They said Hasan was full of shit. And do you want to know why they said this guy was full of shit? The obvious. But the fact that the dude clearly and absolutely is a privileged fucking baby. They hate this dude. So the idea that this guy, like, panders and brainwashes fucking kids that are like under the age straight up of like 22, that's what gets me. These are kids that don't actually practice real communism. These are kids that literally jerk off on their iPhones and talk all this shit about politics that they don't know anything about, and then call everything a genocide. Now, granted, I had to be within this group, and I had to suffer through being these people's friends, honestly, until I realized what type of scumbags these guys were. But they, at least I will respect more than Hasan, were true to their word about what they believed because they actually lived and died on that shit. Like, one great quote, I guess, from this guy, and I'll only give him this credit for this one quote, Dark Sinovia. He said, a lot of people like Hasan can vote for shit and it doesn't matter for them. But for me, if certain policies aren't in place, I'm fucked. I live and die on these policies. I actually have to pay attention to what I vote for. And that's what pisses me off about guys like Hasan that try to relate to the lower man. You would never know what it feels like to actually have to vote for shit that could impact your fucking daily life. You unbelievable cuck. So the actual idea that people sit here and watch this fucking idiot and try to act like he's a voice for the fucking disenfranchised makes me physically sick. But then again, I got more videos on this asshole coming because I like to do shorts instead of actually doing a full-length video on this tard.